Good morning and welcome to Sober Readings for Thursday, November 20th. From Daily Reflections, Thy Will, Not Mine. When making specific requests, it will be well to add to each one of them this qualification, if it be Thy will. That's a line from 12 Steps and 12 Traditions, page 102. I ask simply that throughout the day God place in me the best understanding of His will that I can have for that day, and that I be given the grace by which I may carry it out. As the day goes on, I can pause when facing situations that must be met and decisions that must be made, and renew the simple request, Thy will, not mine, be done. I must always keep in mind that in every situation I am responsible for the effort, and God is responsible for the outcome. I can let go and let God by humbly repeating, Thy will, not mine, be done. Patience and persistence in seeking His will for me will free me from the pain of selfish expectations. Today's reading from the 24 Hours book, the AA Thought for the Day. I no longer try to escape life through alcoholism. Drinking built up an unreal world for me, and I tried to live in it. But in the morning light, the real life was back again, and facing it was harder than ever, because I had less resources with which to meet it. Each attempt at escape weakened my personality by the very attempt. Everyone knows that alcohol, by relaxing inhibitions, permits a flight from reality. Alcohol deadens the brain cells that preside over our highest faculties, and we are off to the unreal world of drunkenness. AA taught me not to run away, but to face reality. Have I given up trying to escape life? The meditation for the day. In these times of quiet meditation, try more and more to set your hopes on the grace of God. Know that whatever the future may hold, it will hold more and more of good. Do not set all of your hopes and desires on material things. There is weariness in an abundance of things. Set your hopes on spiritual things so that you may grow spiritually. Learn to rely on God's power more and more, and in that reliance you will have an insight into the greater value of the things of the Spirit. The prayer for the day. I pray that I may not be overwhelmed by material things. I pray that I may realize the higher value of spiritual things. And finally today, a reading from As Bill Sees It, page 146. Do as I do. Perhaps more often than we think, we make no contact at depth with alcoholics who are suffering the dilemma of no faith. Certainly, none are more sensitive to spiritual cocksureness, pride, and aggression than they are. I'm sure this is something we too often forget. In AA's first years, I all but ruined the whole undertaking with this sort of unconscious arrogance. God, as I understood Him, had to be for everybody. Sometimes my aggression was subtle and sometimes it was crude. But either way, it was damaging, perhaps fatally so, to numbers of non-believers. Of course, this sort of thing isn't confined to 12th step work. It is very apt to leak out into our relations with everybody. Even now, I catch myself chanting that same old barrier-building refrain. Do as I do, believe as I do, or else. That's from an article in the Grapevine from April of 1961. And that's it for today. Thanks for listening to Sober Readings. Remember, you can go to SoberReadings.com for all the latest episodes, and while you're there, click the link to follow the show, drop $1 in the basket for a donation, and leave me feedback or request to be a guest reader. Take care of yourselves and each other, and remember, just for today, don't drink, go to a meeting, and keep coming back. Have a great day, and as my friend Larry says, best day ever.